Welcome to English Chats Daily.
Your daily partner for easy English conversations.
Did you know that 90% of English conversations about health use the same 20 basic phrases? Today we're diving deep into the most essential health vocabulary that native speakers use every single day. Whether you're talking to your doctor, chatting with friends about your workout routine, or simply discussing what you ate for breakfast, these phrases will transform how you communicate about health and daily habits in English.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Chats Daily. I'm here to help you master real English conversations that you'll actually use in your daily life. Today's lesson is incredibly practical because we're focusing on 3 topics you discuss constantly in English: sleep, exercise, and healthy food. By the end of this video, you'll confidently talk about your daily routines and healthy habits using natural, native-like expression.
Let me introduce you to Eva and George, 2 friends who are having a typical conversation about their health and daily routines.
Listen carefully to how they use simple but effective English to discuss these important topics. Pay attention to the natural flow of their conversation and the practical vocabulary they use.
Eva begins their conversation with enthusiasm about her recent lifestyle changes. I feel so much better since I started going to bed earlier. I used to stay up until midnight every night, but now I try to sleep by 10 o'clock. It makes such a huge difference in how I feel the next morning.
That's great, Eva. I really need to work on my sleep schedule too. I have trouble falling asleep because I look at my phone too much before bed. How did you change your bedtime routine?
Eva explains her evening routine using simple but natural English expressions. Well, I stop using my phone 1 hour before I want to sleep. Instead, I read a book or listen to calm music. I also make my bedroom really dark and cool. These small changes help me fall asleep much faster.
George asks a follow-up question about morning routines, showing how conversations naturally flow from one topic to another. Do you feel more energetic in the morning now? I always feel tired when I wake up, even after sleeping 8 hours.
Eva shares her morning experience and introduces the topic of exercise naturally. Yes, I wake up feeling much more refreshed. I think it's because I'm getting better quality sleep. I also started doing light exercise in the morning. Just 15 minutes of stretching or walking makes me feel awake and ready for the day.
George expresses interest in starting an exercise routine and asks for practical advice. I keep saying I want to start exercising, but I never know where to begin. What kind of exercise do you recommend for someone who doesn't go to the gym?
You don't need a gym membership to stay healthy. I do simple exercises at home, like push-ups, sit-ups, and jumping jacks. On nice days, I go for a 30-minute walk in the park. The most important thing is to start small and be consistent.
George shows appreciation for the advice and shifts the conversation to discuss his current activity level. That sounds very manageable. I do walk to work every day, which takes about 20 minutes. Maybe that's already helping my health even though it doesn't feel like real exercise.
Eva validates his efforts and explains how daily movement contributes to overall health. Walking to work is excellent exercise. Many people don't realize that daily activities like walking, taking stairs instead of elevators, or doing housework all count as physical activity. You're probably more active than you think.
George feels encouraged and naturally transitions to discussing food habits and nutrition. You're right. Speaking of healthy habits, I've been trying to eat better too. But it's hard to know what foods are actually good for me. There's so much confusing information about nutrition.
So, Eva shares her simple approach to healthy eating using practical vocabulary that beginners can apply immediately. I try to keep it simple. I eat more fruits and vegetables, drink plenty of water, and cook at home more often. I also try to eat smaller portions and avoid too much sugar and fast food. It's not about being perfect, just making better choices most of the time.
George asks about specific meal planning, showing how conversations naturally explore different aspects of a topic. Do you plan your meals in advance? I often end up ordering takeout because I don't know what to cook when I get home from work.
Eva provides practical meal planning advice using everyday English that feels natural and achievable. I spend Sunday afternoon preparing some basic ingredients for the week. I wash and cut vegetables, cook some rice or pasta, and maybe prepare some chicken or fish. Then, during the week, I can quickly make healthy meals without spending too much time in the kitchen.
George expresses genuine interest in trying these strategies and asks about maintaining healthy habits long term. These ideas sound really practical. My biggest challenge is staying motivated. Sometimes I start eating healthy and exercising, but after a few weeks, I go back to my old habits. How do you stay consistent?
I think the secret is to make small changes gradually instead of trying to change everything at once. I also remind myself how good I feel when I take care of my health. When I sleep well, exercise regularly, and eat nutritious food, I have more energy and feel happier throughout the day.
George reflects on the conversation and commits to making positive changes. You've given me some great motivation today. I'm going to start with improving my sleep routine first, then gradually add more exercise and better food choices. It feels less overwhelming when I think about changing one thing at a time.
Eva offers final encouragement and suggests they support each other in their health goals. That's a smart approach. Remember that building healthy habits takes time, so be patient with yourself. Maybe we can check in with each other next month to see how we're doing with our health goals.
George enthusiastically agrees to this accountability partnership. I'd love that. Having someone to share progress with will definitely help me stay motivated. Thanks for all the helpful advice today, Eva.
You're very welcome, George. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. Good luck with your new healthy habits.
Now it's time for your speaking practice. I want you to pause this video and answer these questions out loud. Don't worry about making mistakes. The goal is to practice using the vocabulary and phrases you just heard.
First question. What time do you usually go to bed and wake up? Describe your current sleep routine using simple English.
Second question. What kind of exercise or physical activity do you do? If you don't exercise regularly, what activities would you like to try?
Third question. Describe what you typically eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Which meals are healthiest in your daily routine?
Fourth question. What is one healthy habit you want to start or improve? Explain why this change is important to you.
Take your time with each question. Speak slowly and clearly. Remember to use the natural phrases you heard Eva and George use in their conversation.
Congratulations on completing today's lesson. You now have the essential vocabulary and phrases to discuss health and daily habits confidently in English. Practice these conversations with friends, family members, or even by talking to yourself in the mirror. The more you use these phrases, the more natural they'll become.
Remember to subscribe to English Chats Daily for more practical conversation lessons. In our next video, we'll explore how to talk on the phone in English using natural English expressions. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.